Mexico City. It's the NFL International Series on EA Sports.
From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Coming up, another edition of the NFL International Series, and it should be a good one, between the Washington football team and the Mexico City Diablos. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And let me tell you, that wasn't as easy as it looked. Dancing away and moving forward for 6 yards.
31. It's a pickup.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On the counter, it's Conner. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
On the carry.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Open man is Sims. He's got it.
Haskins.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
A gain of 7.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the handoff, Conner. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're...
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
On the carry.
James Conner, 40 yards. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Williams. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 35.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
48-yard line.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
The ball carrier.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
Normally, you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
He is going to find Hill here. Bring it! And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 48 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Will take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. They'll toss this out right for Connor. And some room to maneuver. He's at the 40, 20, 10, touchdown, Washington. James Conner with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And Washington has taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down now, it's Williams. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
7.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mahomes now to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last Completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
Man, that ain't make no sense.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
He'll buy some time right. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
Mahomes with the handoff to Damian Williams.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
From the 36, Mahomes throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. He said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
At the 14-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Deron Payne able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
At the 17-yard
This has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. Sammy Watkins there to make the grab. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive spans 13 plays.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Gain of 7.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
32-yard line.
That's caught by Hollister. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On first down, it's Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Haskins going to throw again. The throw taken in by Sims. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And that catch number 100 for his young career. And remember, only in his 2nd season, the future bright. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing again, here's Haskins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Haskins pass.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal.
For the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And it's 3-0 Washington.
Diablos 14.
So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
Here's Mecole Hardman. So we've reached halftime. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the 2nd half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Demario Davis there on the stop.
Demario Davis on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. Oh, the ball is out. Edwards-Helaire lost it.
Mahomes on the keeper.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. That one complete to Hill. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Williams will try again, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run, and his guys are going to retake the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard.
First possession of the second half now for Washington. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Boy, left that first defender grasping at air as he winds up getting a full 8 yards on that play.
8 yards.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Haskins pass intended.
Charles, we get a look there at the draft class for this offense. What do you make of it?
Well, overall, I like the balance of the guys that they selected, because to me, they got a few guys that can step in and play right away, which is exactly what you want. But they also drafted for the future as well. They got some guys who might need a year or 2 on the practice squad, so then we'll find out if they can actually play. Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And this offense is going to take over at their own 20-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
1st and 10.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, but it's going to be 2nd down. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
He was brought down by Kendall Ford.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
17.
The offense on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He may try and run for this. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Mahomes complete to his tight end. It's Kelsey. That catch good for only a couple. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
At the 29-yard line.
Now Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Mahomes took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Now it's Mahomes again. And no, it's incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
He'll try and run for it with Connor. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Haskins. He'll air this one out deep for... And that's caught! Inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Complete to number 80. Touchdown.
So we just witnessed touchdown number 1 for the Rook, and certainly that's a football he's going to want for the trophy case.
Yeah, this is one that you don't spike, right? This is one you don't throw to your teammate, let them celebrate. This one you keep for yourself, take it over to the equipment staff and have them mark it up, put it away, and then you get it later on, and as you said, mount it in your trophy case. Fantastic. Hopefully the first of many.
Here's Hardman on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. Certainly they want to win this game, but down 3, they know what they need to do. Get in field goal range, at least have a chance to tie.
And if you approach it the right way, you almost have a safety net. Knowing just a field goal gets it done. You don't press for the touchdown, but you take it if the opportunity comes. If the opening's there, someone slips in the secondary and you get a big play. But otherwise, get the 3, put that on the board, and try to extend the game.
They'll be trying to muster 3. Of course, they'd love the score to win it. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now a pass hauled in downfield. The 20.
In your face!
And all the way in for the touchdown. Tyreek Hill. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And his guys have once again taken the lead. So minutes after giving up the lead in the 4th quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10 is Counter. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle. 2nd and 5 now. Haskins.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Complete to
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And Washington has taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Hardman on the return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by a field goal. Under 1:20 to go. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. But it'll be 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Gets this one to Hill. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Touchdown.
Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead.
31.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. And now it's Washington's turn. Trailing by 4. 40 seconds to go. They've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Out of bounds.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Open man here, Sims complete. And he goes out right around the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here we go with Haskins. Throwing right, and that's complete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Haskins to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Throwing now is Haskins. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Intended for Terry McLaurin. Incomplete.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Haskins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And they'll indeed take a knee. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is Week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football, where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. But now I'm listening to you. So for the home team here, that'll be a happy locker room as they start the season 1-0. And now